Hey guys, it's Matt, and today I got Kingdom Come Deliverance, the Royal Edition here. If you guys don't know, Kingdom Come Deliverance is a open world RPG medieval era based game. There's a combat element. I mean, you saw the sword. There's other things. It's one of those choose your own adventure games in a way. Dialogue. And all that. It's one of those where one of those games that you play, you want to play, but you don't get to it. Other things come out, you just don't get around to it. So here I am getting to it, and I'm bringing you guys with me. All right, here we go.
Long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life.
He just looks completely uninterested.
But Wenceslas did not take after his father.
And it's like, you hate the job, but you love the perks. Honestly, you hate the job, but you love the perks.
He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
Okay, so menu, we got DLCs. That's a lot of content. That's what, 6 different things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get into those. First things first, you always got to make sure you got the subtitles going. Tutorials, please. Lock picking, simplified lock picking. Now, from what the little I do know about this game, I do know that lock picking is like one of the, if not the number one issue, definitely number two. So let's keep it as simple as possible. We don't want to bother it. Normal mode, hardcore mode. So hardcore mode, more realistic. Recommended for players who are familiar with the essentials of combat and survival in the world of Kingdom Come Deliverance. That's not me. Let's do hardcore mode. You have died. Already? I'm dead. Like many others, you were not fated to live a long life. You left this world before you were even baptized, and your mother, I can read, I promise. Exhausted by childbirth, followed soon after. That's sad. Your father buried you both under a weeping willow. You survived. Okay, am I dead or am I alive? Spring gives away to winter, and the years have borne away with your carefree youth. Neither have you escaped the blows of fate. Like every man judged by God, you too have your own cross to bear. Select at least 2 negative perks that will stay with you for the whole game. Already decisions that's going to follow you throughout the whole game. Okay, first up, nightmares. Since childhood, you have been troubled by a recurring nightmare in which you are being chased by a colorful jester. Although the dream is repeated night after night, it still frightens you as much as when you were little. You awake so shook that you have that all your stats are lowered for a while. So this is gonna happen the whole game if I choose this. Claustrophobia. When you were a child, you got your head stuck inside a pail and couldn't get it off all day. All day until your father took an axe to it. Ooh, jeez. Ever since then, you've had a fear of enclosed spaces. Wearing a helmet with the visor down makes you anxious. So anxious that your attacks are weakened. Hemophilia. Like your father and his father before him, you are afflicted with the family curse. All it takes is a scratch and you start to bleed like a stuck pig. Once it starts, the bleeding is faster and harder to stop. Numbskull. Your mother dropped you on the head as a baby. She kissed it better. She better have kissed it better. And the bump soon faded. But ever since then, you're a little slow at getting the hang of things. This lowers your acquisition of experience. Consumption. You once caught a nasty chill and ended up with a persistent cough. Many thought you'd never survive, but eventually you healed. Nevertheless, since that time, you don't breathe very well and your stamina regenerates more slowly. Shakes. Jeez, it sounds like one of those like medieval diseases, like medieval quote unquote diseases that people used to have, like itchy bones disease. Like what? Like they didn't have the knowledge, the tools to accurately like diagnose. Like it could be like an honest vitamin deficiency, shaky, itchy bones disease. Like what? When you were too little to know any better, you fell into a well. This is just misfortune after misfortune. Like stay in the house. It was hours before they heard you. Hours in the well before they heard you crying and got you out. Ever since then, you get the shakes from time to time, as if you were back again in the dark, chilly well. Obviously, that's not good for archery, pickpocketing, or lockpicking. Obviously. Tapeworm, you've got an appetite. You'll eat anything you can get your hands on. Folks say you eat enough for two. It's like you have a visitor in your guts who's eating you out of a house and a home. You get hungry faster, so you have to eat more often. Somnambulant, I think that's how you say that. Somnambulant. I think that's sleepwalking. You've always been a restless sleeper, yeah. Sometimes so much so that you get up from your bed and go walking. It's not unusual for you to wake up somewhere else than you were when you went to bed. Brittle bones. Ever since you were little, stairs and ladders have been your worst enemies. All it takes is a little fall and your bones break with an awful crack. You suffer much worse injuries than others when you fall. Okay, so we gotta remember this is hardcore mode, right? So some of these are just out immediately. Hemophilia, no. Any combat game, the last thing you want is some type of bleed effect on you. Like, no, because what happens is that, you know, what should be like a a, a decent enough fight. What happens is that on hardcore mode, you should probably be able to take like 5 hits. Hemophilia tells me like it's gonna be two. Like you're gonna get two shotted, or if you're really against a stronger opponent, one shotted, and then that's the hemophilia takes effect, and then you're dead. Like that's what that makes me think about. Numbskull is just as bad because, I mean, the last sentence. This lowers your acquisition of experience. That's bad to me, especially when you talk about experience. 'Cause now you're talking about levels, and what I feel like happens is that you'll get to a level where, um, you'll get to a point where you're a level 6 and you really should be a level 8, but because you have this negative perk, you know, you're not leveling up at the level you should be. So you'll have gear that'll be a level 10, and technically you should be a level 10, but you're a level 8. So now you have to go around literally doing all the quests, being a completionist almost, just to get the proper experience you need for gear, for skills, for just the game period. Consumption, I feel like, was the one they threw in there to kind of like top you off. Like, okay, the rest of the 8 of these are trash. We got to throw them a bone. So consumption, as soon as I read it, I was gonna choose that one. Stamina regenerates more slowly. I'm sure there's gonna be perks that regenerate it faster, so you could probably, counter that with something. Shakes is bad because, I mean, I don't know about archery, but I would like to do pickpocketing or lockpicking. Tapeworm is bad because what'll happen with that, you don't want like resources to drain faster, because then what happens is that now that resource is a priority. Like now food is a priority. So if you have treasure, gear, weapons, you might have to leave some of that stuff behind, because food is first and foremost. Like you might get hungry. This is like, to me, this and one other one is the worst, because this is like you'll fall asleep. This tells me you'll fall asleep in your bed and then you'll wake up like in the river. like you'll wake up in the enemy camp, and now you gotta, all your gear is left who knows if you take your gear with you, all your gear will still be at your house and you all the way out here. Brittle Bones, in an open world RPG, I'm sure there's some type of climbing element, and I don't need Brittle Bones is like Tapeworm but with like healing. So now you gotta stay with the bandages on me. I mean, it's hardcore mode, so you're gonna have to do that anyway, but now even more so. This to me is the worst one. I honestly feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, that if you choose this one, there's gonna be some type of gameplay mechanic where you're being chased by a colorful jester, and this isn't a horror game. I didn't sign up for that. Claustrophobia to me isn't bad, because if I can't lift the visor up, I'll just take the visor off, take the helmet off. So I'll choose these two. The rest kind of, I feel like they impair you in worse ways. I hope we get into a sword fight pretty soon. I want to hear about this combat system. The combat system, I said earlier, there was another thing that kind of was a complaint, and the top 2 complaints from what I saw when people reviewed this game was the lock picking and the combat system. So I'm interested to see what it is. With it being first person, I doubt it's like really like hit 'em up. Like you could just, they're talking about stamina, right? So you just not gonna be swinging this sword willy nilly. I just don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, we in the castle already?
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorching day.
I wonder, you ever think about what you'd be doing in like medieval times? Like you see the guards, you see the people like over there on the picnic table chilling. Like he's a blacksmith, obviously.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Henry! Get up now.
I guess that's us.
There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, slugabag.
Dad from half court.
You better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this?
Oof.
Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
That's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it.
He won't as long as you don't say
You
something.
know how he feels about it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself before.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Get up. Get up. We're finna see what's up with him.
Fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
We were chatting at the tavern. I was dancing. Cutting the rug, ma. What else? I was with Bianca. Ooh. Bianca sounds like Bay. I was working in the forge. So obviously, speech, agility, vitality, strength. I feel like, again, I'm going back to what I know. I've heard other people say. I feel like combat is gonna be one of those things where it's like, if you have to, okay. Like if you have to fight, okay. But it's probably gonna be something that like you really don't want to be fighting. Talk your way out of it. But at the same time, I want to be like, if need be, I can wipe the floor with somebody. I'm gonna do strength.
I was sweating in the forge all day yesterday, and then I was helping Fritz and Matthew with some errands. So I'd say I have a right to be a bit tired.
Oh, don't snap like that at your mom.
Feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Why would I be interested in sword fighting? Matthias is teaching me archery. I was with Bianca. What does it matter? Let's do speech.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be for me? Here. I'm not lying to you, man.
All right then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
See, you reach a new level. That's why the negative perk that was like lowers acquisition of experience, that wasn't a good move. Cause no. To be honest, I don't like the mom. I'm gonna skip the dialogue. I don't know. Henry, your parents are something else. Okay, cheese. Take that. Take that. Eat from the pot. What's in this pot? It looked watery. It looked like I don't know. It's either watery, oily, or greasy. Look how it's popping like that. Ma, this ain't the chamber pot, is it? Cause that don't look like the pot you eat out of. Okay. That don't look like the pot you eat out of. Oh, what's in here? Nails for Teresa. Nails for Teresa. I mean, I'll take them. Take all that. I didn't mean to do that. We got cheese. We got door keys. Clothes. Marigold decoction. Why? Not even within. Withining. Yeah, that's withining. Withining 1 minute will add 30 health and dispel hangover effects. Cancel the effects of Lazarus potion. Nails for Teresa. Nails for Teresa. Close. Savor schnapps. Liquor of an exotic fragrance. Drinking it is an experience that cannot be forgotten. Okay. Trunk keys. Door keys. Oh gosh. It's a nice little house. Cabbage. Got here. Corn. It said that corn is sweet. Is there such thing as naturally sweet corn? I've never had. I don't know. Maybe because I'm not eating enough corn. I never had corn that I thought was like, like plums sweet, right? Strawberries sweet, right? You ever had like a sweet carrot? I don't think I have. All right, hardcore mode. All right. There's no autosave in hardcore mode. You can only save the game by drinking save your snaps. Okay. Those was in the trunk, so we have some. Sleeping in your own bed or getting full service in a bathhouse or on exit from the game. Okay, long story short, no autosave. Map and navigation. Hearing's position is not shown on the map, and there's no points on the compass. Ooh. Waypoints are shown on the compass, but only when you get close enough. Fast travel is not possible in hardcore mode. Combat. Duels are more realistic. Attacks have greater impact, and engaging without quality armor with an experienced foe is always very risky. Fighting more than one foe at a time is also more dangerous because they will take greater advantage of their numbers. The cursor has no direction points or block indicator in combat. You can only time blocks and dodges by carefully watching your opponent's moves. Money and equipment. Traders pay less when you're buying items. Traders pay less when buying items, and monetary rewards are greater. No, monetary rewards. I'm sorry. I know how to read, y'all. Monetary rewards are in general lower, while on the contrary, extensive repairs are more costly, and the drawbacks of using damaged equipment are more serious. So it really makes sense to keep your equipment well maintained. Survival. Your current health and stamina are indicated only by the in-game effects you see. Sleep is the best cure. You can also make use of health potions and food, but they take longer to take effect. In hardcore mode, you can't fill yourself up by eating one of the more pots dotted around the world, so you really have to get your own food. Okay, long story short, it's finna be a wild ride. That's what. Long story short, you're gonna die a lot. That's all that told me. Okay, see how the marker at the bottom, right there at the bottom, how there's still like a sliver left. If I had chose one of the hunger perk tapeworm, that would have been worse. Like he can't be full. Let me go dad over here.
At least you're up. That's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do
It's too early. It's too early for that, Dad.
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy it back from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Just want an errand boy. That's all that is.
Kunesh still owes me for
They want nothing.
the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Goodness, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arms.
You'll be happy to hear it. No,
Not quite. The chamberlain at the castle has a crossguard for Sir Isaac's sword, which I had engraved in Sasso.
you want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossbar. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
He just wanted an errand boy. That's literally all that is. Just an errand boy. Just somebody to do what he want. Yo, this is the map. Okay. Look how big. Ooh. That kind of scared me. Look how big this map is. Oh my word. And you can't fast travel, y'all. Oh. Like, look at this little corner right here. Like, I don't know if y'all can see. It's a little like. This is crazy. We might have to look up. I might look up a guide for this. I don't know. Still don't know where I'm at. I think what you have to start doing is that, I mean, the compass, not having a compass is gonna be a real problem once you leave, if you're not in a town, because you can always like landmark. You can always be like, oh, I'm by the grindstone, go up to the right, and then I could do A, B, E, C. I'm by the grindstone, go up to the left, and you could do D. So as long as you're in a town or you're in like the immediate area of something, you can always landmark. To me, the compass becomes a problem when you're like looking for stuff. Like an example would be like a treasure map, and it's like go north from the castle. Like you don't know which way is north. I mean, you can always, big brain activity. You can always look at the sun and be like, sun rising east, but that only works if you know the time, or that only works in very like niche scenarios. Like, you've been up since dawn, so when you look up, you already know that must be east and that's west. You know what I mean? We'll see. It can't be too hard, too hard. Let's talk to these guys.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Where should I start?
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
You got crossguard. Alright. So we doing the do, I guess. Let's go do this fetch quest. That's all this is, to be honest. A fetch quest. I mean, at the beginning of the game, there's nothing wrong with a fetch quest. Nothing wrong in the very beginning of the game with a fetch quest. Nothing wrong. What was that? I'm just gonna do a little exploring before we actually like hunker down and do these quests. Ooh, the combat arena. Hey,
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
ain't no way. See, like, how are you starting to? We ate already. You ate from both chamber pots. You ate from both chamber pots. Oh wait, is this the guy with the sword?
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
Certainly.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
That was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Let's go.
Alright, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I think that's the combat arena. Let's go back up there then. Hey. Can I? Oh. Okay, so.
So, can we get started?
Yes, sir.
We can. Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it.
Oh. Oh man. I could see how like
All right.
this is an issue.
Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
Whoa.
Nice.
Okay. I see why this is a problem.
Once again. All right. Not bad. Again. Very good.
Whoa.
The point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. Now you're getting it. Not bad. Again. Nice. Good, good. Let's try something else.
I see
One
why.
strike, I can fend
I
off
get why
without
people were
sweat.
saying that.
But if you chain your strikes, have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Nice. Not bad. Again. Good. Once again. All right.
I see what people were saying.
I don't know about you.
I can
but I'm tired
understand.
of versing.
I can understand why people. I can certainly understand why people were like feeling a type of way. He's still talking. I'm all the way over here. Cause that you gotta press the right bumper and then you gotta aim it with the right stick. That ain't that ain't really it like that. That ain't really it. That ain't really it like that. Mm-mm. That ain't really it like that. I'm sorry, I keep wiping my nose. The allergies. That ain't really it like that. I know with this game, the second one is coming out soon. I I hope with the second one I mean, you don't have to abandon it. I mean, if it's original, but I would like a different. The same way with lockpicking, there was the simplified lockpicking, advanced lockpicking. I would like a different form of lockpicking, not lockpicking, of combat, if allowed. I would, yeah, because that's not. All right, I can see how that's gonna be an issue. Oh, he right here, man. I'll send him. I'll come back later. I'll come back later. What's A? That's the charcoal burner. I don't have any money, so I'm gonna have to come back for him. I know. Let's go see. Let's go see. Oh, oh, no choice.
Had to. He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Gutenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew. What's going on here?
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Ratzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Gutenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
Yeah,
I might have an
honestly.
idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him
Uh-oh.
proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea.
This what the mama was talking about.
Shit. And it made me think of that huge parliament of yours.
freshly whitewashed house?
You think we should redecorate for her? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But dollars and cents will do.
What are you saying, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a
few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
This what the mama was talking about. Real talk. This is exactly what the mama was talking about. I mean, okay.
Oh well.
Peer pressure.
Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
Peer pressure is real, boys and girls. Is very real. Alright, I guess I gotta follow these schmucks. I hear the flies. Where's the manure? I guess that's it. Jesus.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you gotta lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
These are your friends. Because you're the clever one. Okay. Alright, I guess this is Mrs. Dush.
What do you want, lad?
Oh, she's English.
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Another fight. That means that man stay up there. Ain't nothing wrong with voicing your opinion, certainly. But if it's getting to the point where you constantly in fights, oh, I lost the reputation. It's the fact that they putting their hands in that. That's manure, y'all. Like, you see the flies?
Fire the trebuchet! For king
The trebuchet.
and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund.
Now your hands
We're
smell
just
like
doing what we have
manure.
to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbizek? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh, oh. Look how far that is.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Did y'all see how far that is? Go and get revenge. Oh, we finna squabble. Oh. Oh. Okay, it's the same, like, mechanic as the sword fighting. I don't know what you said. Ooh. Stay down. Yeah, we coming for you, Playboy.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Damn! Let's go!
Run, you cowards! And we better fucking run.
Huh? Welcome, Henry.
This is just tacky. I'm not finna keep running with them. This is just tacky. Man. Did somebody really come? I gotta see. Man, nobody came. Look at all these chickens. Man.
I feel quite hungry.
Of course you do. Oh, is that the cash ball? Alright. Okay, I guess that whole scene is over now. Okay. They go to charcoal burner still. Now let's go talk to Bianca.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional.
Ooh, what's that here? Oh, this is where they keep the ale and keep it under
Day
here.
or night, at home or at work.
Rob. Okay. Mead. I'll take it.
Linen fabric,
Ain't nobody
yarn,
down here.
braid, something for everyone. Come on up and take
Alright,
a look.
let's go.
I've got everything you need, day or night, at home or at work.
This her?
Here.
Hey.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
Ooh, Riz.
You too, handsome.
Look, she going
what
too.
brings you here?
Right, Riz.
Beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir.
She
and as
going.
honest as any simple maid can be.
She going.
Apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
A picture for
I need
father.
ale, but father told me to go and see Kunesh first.
I see. So shouldn't you be doing that then?
But I needed to gather strength by looking at your beautiful face.
Alright, that's corny.
Henry, you buffoon!
That's corny.
The Deutsch is mouthing off again.
Oh, don't talk to me about him. He's a good customer. But
are you,
when
Henry?
it comes to politics, he's unbearable. The number of times I had to throw him and the others out so they wouldn't start brawling.
Well, I'd say he's in exceptional form today.
Let's talk trade. What you got? Bacon, bandage, beer, bread, bread roll, cheap wine, cheese, colored, cooked hair meat, cooked horse meat, I guess, cooked mutton, cooked pork, cooked red deer venison. Okay, drinking water, fine wine, horseradish, lentil mash, lentil soup, mead, milk, moonshine, porridge, pretzel, food, right? Just a skill book. Y'all think Henry know how to read? You think him reading is like a skill?
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
We in the back room. You already know.
Take
No.
care.
No, I'll be back. I think I gotta handle. I gotta get the money for the charcoal first. What's he like over here? This man lucky I don't just take the nails. I think I should. Oh, hey, this one y'all ran off to.
We sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
The mom was right, real talk.
Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
It's not about
It's
that.
not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches.
They operate off like technicalities, and what happens is that you start to justify dumb stuff, but then you always end up taking it too far. Like it always gets to a point where it's like, oh well, technically d, and it's like technically's only work technically. Like
Anyway,
that's what happens.
Nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot. Anyway, nice job at the Deutsches. Never a dull moment with you lot.
All right, so I guess all the like, I guess that's exhausted. All right, hey, let me holler at your boss. You.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
Yeah.
My father
Here
said
for
to
the
get
money.
the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
Yo. Come on now. You gotta give us something. At least.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer.
Right.
If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
Something.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
See. Alright, bro.
That's the way you want it. I'll tell father you won't pay, and you can tell him what you told me.
And don't come back.
Try to get the axe, hammer, and nails back another way. You think that'll help if I ask him? You think that'll help? Let's see. I hope so. Hey.
We've sorted out Deutsch. Now I've got someone else to deal with.
Another beating? Count me in.
Kunesh owes money to my father.
The mama was right. The mama was right. These cats ain't no good.
So we'll help you. Let's get to it then.
The mama was right.
Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
God be with.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catchpole?
Jeez.
Just try it, you old drunk.
Now we finna fight. Fight back. Fight back. Fight back. Man.
I give up.
Got
Take
toe
what
up.
you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Got toe up. And we taking the X. And we finna go in your house. Home invasion. Like getting repo. We finna come. You can't cook either. Y'all see that? Henry is still hungry. What you taking, like a spoonful? You better eat, man. My word, he's still hungry. See, and that's why you don't choose the hunger thing. Oh yeah, we taking the hammer and the nails. Oh yeah. flies, dude. All right, now we buy the charcoal.
Good day.
Good day.
Good luck then.
How much money do I have? Your wealth 0. Okay. I mean, let's sell. We're gonna sell some stuff. We finna sell this hammer. We finna sell the axe, and we finna sell the nails, and we finna sell the mead. Cause it look like it done soured. Check basket. How much we finna get for all this? 5.1. How much the charcoal is? 0.7. Okay. All right. 0.7, 5.1. No. No. Yeah, just about. Right. Just about. See? I can't read. I can add. Can't read. I can add. Can't read. I can add though, y'all. I can add. I can do math. Let's see. I keep messing these up. Can we haggle? Let's check out this haggle.
Do you want to get me in trouble? Don't try selling me stolen goods.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, he knew they were stolen. Bruh. Ooh. He knew they were stolen. Oh, the mead. The mead is stolen. Okay. I mean, eat the meat then. So they know. Oh. You know what that sound like? Maybe there's a fence. Like, you know, like Red Dead Redemption, there's a fence. Like you bring stuff to and he can like get rid of it for you. Alright, we finna have it.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Okay. So he had. Can we go down a little bit? Can we go like 0.3?
Since it's you.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Come on now. Inflation, my guy. Come on.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Okay. Alright, I mean, I still need 4 more. That wasn't even enough. I still need 4 more freaking things. Okay, what can I get for this? See, all right, I'm gonna sell one of them, and I'm definitely haggling. I'm definitely haggling. No.
Let's talk about the price.
No.
Naturally.
No. You got the game messed up.
Is this enough?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Okay. All right.
I'll go for that.
Fine. 'Cause I gotta buy 4 more things of charcoal. That's hardcore mode. They said that they said that stuff like that was gonna happen, where it was like, you know, they said stuff like that was gonna happen. We finna haggle. Haggle. Hardcore mode.
I'd like
The
to
H in
discuss the
hardcore mode
price.
stands for haggling.
Sure,
We're
why
gonna
not?
haggle. We're gonna haggle anything and everything. Anything and everything's gonna get haggled.
Since it's you,
We're haggling anything and everything.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. Oh, he kind of mad. Come on.
you're flaying me here.
Right.
Well, now a little more and we'll shake on it.
Bruh. Alright.
Very well, I agree.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face. You ever be so like you ever be so like blue, you just be like, get out of my face. Alright. Alright. Take this get out of my face. Go away. Where Bay at? I think she's outside.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
Can we talk? Can we talk?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
She alright. She give me. She alright.
You are?
Thanks.
It's on me today.
Ooh.
You can pay me back this evening.
Ooh.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks.
Riz. The
We'll have
Rizzler.
something to look forward to this evening.
Ooh.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now.
Henry can catch a break.
See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Oh.
Really? You're an angel.
Yes, sir.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
Man.
I will.
Man.
Henry, I'm glad you.
Henry, you better break that girl because that's what she expecting. Wait, what effect is this? Why am I like? Am I drunk? Oh my god. What's my player status? Am I like? Let's look at this. So this is like the, upgrade menu. Check out upgrade and strength. This is Gravedigger. Carrying dead or unconscious bodies won't cost you any stamina now, only burden you half as much. It's not bad. Stronghold. Blocking opponent strikes with your shield will cost you. I don't know. This I think I'm gonna just hold on to my points, to be honest. Like hold on to them. Because I don't want to spend them. And it's like I don't want to make the wrong choice. Here's vitality. All type of stamina stuff. You can tell one of them's called Marathon Man, so you already know what time it is. Speech. What's conspicuousness? A measure of how you stand in a normal environment, i.e. whether or not people see you look twice, depends on your clothing. So the fact it literally say it's 100. So that means that people are like looking at me. Like I'm very noticeable. That's what it sounds like. Very, very noticeable. Which I don't think is a good thing. I'll go back. I don't think that's a good thing per se. Basically, they're saying this fit ain't it. That's what they saying. What are these buffs? Drunkenness. Okay, so I am drunk. So drunkenness is a buff. Up to the halfway point of the buff, your strength, if the closer you get to the halfway mark, the greater your bonus. This also rise. That's why it's so high, because I'm drunk. So basically, what they're saying is, because I'm drunk, people are like, look at that drunk guy walking across the street. Like, look at him. Like, you get it? Like, that's what that means. But they saying when you're conspicuous, strength, speech, vitality, and charisma increase up to +2. So I give it, and that's because I drunk that mead, which now looking back on it, maybe I should.
Henry, I'm glad you came.
Look at the camera twirling. Jeez Louise. Let's just go home. Look at this. Look at this. I thought he was gonna fall. I thought he was gonna eat it. Man, might be leaving in and out the house. +2, I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah,
So,
time.
what you should probably start doing, a mechanic.
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son.
A mechanic
Well done.
to me would be to get drunk before I would like do things.
Right.
So that
See
way,
what kind of job the master and Sasso
well,
did
it's not
for
an
us.
immediate buff because it said halfway through. I would try to get drunk a little while before.
Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
Maybe stay drunk.
What does the inscription mean?
Maybe work on like
I know.
lowering my
Doesn't look like Czech to me.
conspicuousness, if I'm saying
Latin,
that right.
maybe?
Lower it to the point
Well,
where it
Radzik
could
ordered
eat
it.
+50, and then just be drunk all the time.
This will be the finest sword I've ever made. We got the charcoal.
And then
Good.
just be
Fire
drunk all
up
the time.
forge.
Just for the
We'll take it
buffs.
together.
I mean, +2 in speech and charisma. That's, that ain't nothing to turn your nose up at.
By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure. Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house.
Oh my god.
He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit.
Oh.
What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well. Having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
I mean, I get it.
And we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Oh god. I hate that. That's like a moral of the story. Like,
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip.
that reminds me of like John Witherspoon from Friday. Like Craig's dad.
I'll heat it up, and when I take it out,
You can fight with these.
you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what
Live
you're
to
doing.
fight another day. Like, you seen Devo? Like, yeah, you gonna need a gun. Like, come on now.
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done.
Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
Oh.
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
You think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is.
Ooh.
The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa.
Teresa.
Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
See, this is why you grab the stuff already. I don't have to go get them now. Still drunk. Do you look at this man? Do you see how this? You see this man?
Henry, what are you waiting for? Bring those nails.
They right here.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Yo.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Henry
Just
got
wondering,
all the
will you be
riz.
going to the dance this evening?
We will.
God above, have you gone deaf?
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Henry. Looking the dad with it too.
Fine lass, eh?
Child. Take the L off.
Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Take the L off. The way they were staring, take the L off. I guess.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Oh, I guess that's the
Those
Lord.
days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Then try it.
Hey. We've been practicing. What the?
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's
Did
about.
y'all see
Learning
that?
his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows?
What you was hitting it
future
with the
holds for
wide
us.
side? Are you kidding me?
I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work. Very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but Duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
Yeah, because the sword play, I hate to be that guy, but the way you was swinging that sword, man,
Once it's ready,
look.
send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
The way you swung that sword, you was wasting that man time
It's been
in
an
the
honor,
combat arena.
Have a safe journey to
And if
Saturn.
I was him and I heard
The
you
honor
was
is
doing
mine,
that,
Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
still have much to learn. You need remedial lessons, Henry, because that was just pitiful.
That was a
Pitiful.
long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today. You teach me how to use it, like Sir Radzik said.
Why? Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, by the other side.
And so do I, one day. But first I'd like to see the world. Meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them.
Meet.
Meet them or beat them. It's funny.
You've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh! Battle. Finally. I guess we don't reach the prologue stage. That's done. Jeez Louise. Oh, and the arrows. That's like a fear of mine. Like, I feel like I don't think I would like die. Like, I feel like
Take the sword, go into the house, grab anything else important from the truck, go to the castle. Hurry, what about you?
oh, he go fight. And no, that's all the people with horses. Like, them alone is enough to overwhelm the town.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, we'll take care of it.
He owes me. I need to know the backstory behind the dad and Sir and the Lord of the Castle. Oof. Where are you going to get Bianca? What about Mom? Like, Ma out there. Ma was like at the gate. There they go right there. Pop's handling business. Handling business. Pops swing that thing. Uh-oh. Come on, they right there. Y'all right there. At this point, just run. Oof. Licked them on the back. Oh, no. Oh God. I mean, at least Ma tried. Oh, that's. Why would they do that? And they just start poking. Oh.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them! Run by the boats! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
So we can't even get in. They sending us somewhere else. It's terrible. It's terrible to watch your parents go like that, especially your mom. Like, your dad tried. Blacksmith son achievement. Okay, guys. So I gotta, this video's been long enough. I'll definitely start this in a part 2. Definitely for sure. I don't know if you caught that. It said run, so I guess we're gonna be running, y'all. Tune in next time. See ya.